Hey guys, and welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we are going to be getting so much stuff done. I hope you guys are ready. The more and more I play this, the more peaceful it feels. Like, man, this is really nice. I get to kind of just sit back and really get to just express myself in this pack, and that's what I'm trying to do. Trying my best to do that. And right here, I'm actually planning on having this become my new mine shaft. So over here, I've already kind of filled in my old mine. This one over here, it was nothing special, just a one-way ticket down and kind of curvy. I want this one to actually be step down. I want to take it step by step, so I'm going to take it down. There's going to be a little step way. We're going to take it down even further and then have another step so we can have other mining branches, because there's other things. If we take a look at iron, there are other levels. So right here is the cutoff. So below Y level 63, we don't really want to push it. So we should have like a level that kind of stops on all the different ore types, if there are any that are higher than like 63, of course. I honestly, I can't make this up. Like, I can't. I've been working on this for just a little bit here. You can see I am stepping down. I'm going 5 blocks and then stepping down, leaving a little 3 block or 3x3 block area so we can make little mines, right? And look what I run right into. Like, I tell you what, the luck I have not had in the past, I am having now. This is awesome. Look at that. We have a zombie spawner just you know, right here. And I need to definitely get some torches in here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know, but I'm sure I could definitely use it for, you know, experience and things like that, at least early on. Make a little bit of a mob spawner, maybe, experience farm down here. I already have the area set up, so might as well actually just leave this and just turn our mine and go this way. I think that'd be fine. And then we'll use this as a way to get over here. Yeah, that seems reasonable. I also think Apotheosis is in this. So if that's the case, then that definitely makes... I definitely know what I'm going to use this. Oh yeah, it's Apotheosis. 100% Apotheosis, meaning that we can change this. We can change this mob spawner eventually, which is really great. Oh, wait, whoa, no zombie. This zombie is fully kitted out in mechanism armor. Let's not do that. What do we have here? Ooh, mana steel. A little bit of cork stuff. Another name tag. I really like the fact that there's a bunch of name tags all spread out all over the place. All right, so I'm not taking anything with me right now. I just don't have the room. But ooh, we have a piece of steel. Was there steel in here? Steel nuggets were in here. All right, just a little bit of stuff. We are gonna go to the Nether. Don't leave. We're gonna go to the Nether. All right. Just gotta give me a second. I really want to get this done first. Spend a little bit more time on this than I would like to admit, but I wanted to make our mine look a little bit nicer than just a regular mine. Not to mention, we ended up finding this from this thing. And these little areas right here give me a chance to mine off in other directions, kind of branching off that way, which is always nice to be able to mine on multiple Y levels. So that way you guys can, that way I can get the best, or have the best chance of finding ore. And of all different types, because I know copper actually sets a little bit higher, and that's what I need to find. We definitely need to find some copper real soon, because I mean, I really want to get into immersive engineering as well. Before we make our way into the Nether, which we're about to do, I do want to make this. This right here is a shield blueprint, and you guys did tell me I can mix and match different materials. So I'm going to try and mix 1 diamond with some iron, and if we see what this is used for, you can see right here, it requires 1 rod, 2 different types of material up against it. And apparently that makes it better. And that can make ourselves an iron shield. And it looks like it is malleable and lustrous. Okay. And hopefully this is a nice shield. It does look like synergy is at 93. It's a tier 3. All right, we'll go for it. We used a diamond on it, so I hope it's a good shield. What's it look like in our hand? Can we, oh, we can hold it up like that. Very nice. I hope it works like a regular vanilla shield, because I know vanilla shields in modded are really overpowered. vanilla shields are, I mean, you can have a creeper blow up right in your face and you're holding your shield and yeah, you don't take any damage. So right away, we don't have the greatest of tools, but we're going to do this. Let's see what this is like. Oh, I always feel like I get so unlucky when it comes to nether spawns, so hopefully this is a good one. And well, it's not awful. It's not awful. Oh man, the sounds are ooh, spooky. There are definitely some spooky sounds going on. Okay, so immediately, what Y level? Bam, 71. Not awful, not horrible. And there's also like ore over here, crimson iron ore from Silent Gear. Ooh. Already we have access to this ore. Should have waited and made our shield out of this. And then we have some more over here. Now, the main reason I want to go here, I don't really want to like venture too far into the nether. I do, however, I really need to find some quartz. The reason I need some quartz is I want to get a sheep farm going. Yeah, I know. We literally just went to this dimension just for a sheep farm. But the sheep farm is going to be very useful. And we need that for an observer. We have to be able to make an observer for a sheep farm to function properly. And right there is a piece of quartz. Right there. Look at that. Very nice. And I mean, that's literally all I needed. But I'm going to do a little bit more adventuring. I think we probably, I'm just going to, I guess, mine out a tunnel. There's some boron. Ooh, this is from that light, this light mod. Very cool. There's some more. Let's go ahead and put this in our hotbar for sure. Just kind of looking around. I did notice this. So look at this block. If I place a torch right in the middle, it's a normal torch, right? If I place it ever so slightly in the top, it places it on the top split of the block. I kind of like that. And then the bottom one, when you place it on the bottom, it doesn't do that, but it does it on the top. I noticed that when I was working on my little mine, and I thought that was interesting. I know this is a little bit cheaty, and I realize that map mods, everyone loves them, but I have chosen to disable the map mod up in the top right hand corner, because I would prefer to just hit a button to look at my map rather than have it always on my screen. But one of the cool things about having a map mod, I guess, and some may call it cheaty, is if we open it, we can actually see the fortress right here. It is directly in our path of the area we just opened. There's also another one up in the top left-hand corner. Yeah. But, oh well. Like, I was gonna find one anyways. If I keep mining straight, I always give this a golden, this is like a rule that you can usually go by, and you'll most likely always find yourself a fortress. From the moment you spawn in your portal, go either straight out of your portal and mine a 2x2 as far as you can go, either way, and you'll most likely wind up either in a big open area where you can see a fortress, or you'll actually land right in a fortress. This is a really cool area though. I like this basalt. But yeah, this definitely, there's a tree over here. There's some stuff going on that's a little bit different in this nether. I mean, I wasn't planning on visiting the fortress, but I mean, if it was this easy to get to, I might as well, right? And this is one of my favorite features of Quirk. You know what? As we need, you know, at this point, well, actually, you know what? We might not even need to go down. I'm going to show you anyways. We're not ready to go in there, for one thing. But if you're on a little, on a downgrade or whatever you want to try and do, you can actually slide off the block. This should be in Minecraft, right? You can slide off the block and you can place it at the bottom. I just imagine my character like squatting down, laying on its belly, and like reaching his arm under the block and like smacking the bottom with a new block. It's exactly what that reminds me of. Well, I've effectively made it to the fortress, and I feel like this, you know, I feel good. I feel good. Oh man. Wow. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and like I'm having so much luck. Oh my god, I feel like the luckiest Minecrafter ever right now. We just successfully penetrated a fortress, right? We're in here. We're gathering soul sand. We just got nether warts, and there's blazes around just asking to give me their blaze rod. So, you know what? I feel pretty good right now. This eerie sound, oh my gosh, that this dimension is making. Wow, it is definitely overpowering. I want to see what this is. Fire melon? Wait, say what again? Fire melon? What does this do? Light us on fire? It didn't do... No, it didn't. Huh. An axe is the perfect tool for this. That's just food. Wait, what was that? Whoa, is that a phantom in the nether? Excuse me? Excuse me. Alright, the nether just became slightly more dangerous. Why is that not a thing? Why was that not added to the nether? I honestly wonder what items it spawns in. There's the, yeah, wow. Alright, right there is the spawner for blazes. It's a little... There's a lot of stuff going on over there, but... My goodness. There we go. Am I good? Did I just get a blaze rod? I did. And this guy was on my way out, and I actually wasn't planning on fighting any blazes today. Well, I might as well go ahead and finish up looking for some chest while I'm down here. I mean, there could be one, honestly, right around the corner. Nope, just a wall. Yep, we'll head back. I'm now back from the nether, and I got everything I needed, so I now have made the things I need to make this sheep farm. And what this is going to do is going to automatically shear sheep, and I need wool for the create mod to be able to make windmills. Windmills are going to be fantastic and a lot better than this little water wheel we have set up over here. It's just going to give us more power. And this is also another farm that's really great to set up in the mass. So if you have a lot of area, I recommend taking all 16 sheep and setting up one for each color, because this is going to be perfect for that. Now, to get started, you can see our grass is slowly but surely collecting itself and spreading, and that's what we need to do. Right here is where our sheep is going to go. It's going to rest on this glass block. And actually, we don't need a glass block there, but we do need to encase this at least 2 tall so the sheep can't escape. I'm going to go ahead and break the front just so we can kind of work in here a little bit easier. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need the observer to observe this grass block that we just broke. And when you place an observer, as you can see, it places it the opposite direction. So yeah, we're going to have to work out this a little bit. There we go. I think this is actually facing down, isn't it? Oh, the observer is such a finicky block. There we go. So the observer is going to detect this grass block, or it's going to detect the update that is going to occur. And then on top of that, we're going to have a dispenser. And then you can have any block back here. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to kind of go with, I guess, dirt will work for now. And then you want a piece of redstone right on that. So what's going to happen is that observer is going to detect when this grass changes its state from dirt to grass. And then it's going to power this block, which will power this redstone dust, which will power this dispenser. And this is actually something you can do in vanilla Minecraft. This dispenser is then going to hold some shears. So what's going to happen is it's going to shear the sheep, right? And sheep, if you didn't know, they will not grow their wool back until they've eaten a piece of grass. But it happens instantly. Once they eat the grass, they get their wool back. So what will happen is this dirt block right here will change, and it'll of course tick, and that will cause the shears to shear the sheep. Then the dirt block will go right back to its dirt state again, and then you'll have to wait for the cycle to repeat itself. And actually, surprisingly, it doesn't take that long. But what we do also need is we need some rails. Just a single set of rails, and we're also going to need a hopper cart. So here's where things start to get a little bit wacky, right? I need to get this block right here pushed into a hopper. So, as you can see, that just activated. We need to put a hopper minecart right here on some rails, just to kind of get it placed like this. And then if you squat down here, you might just be able to break the rail. And then once that's in place, we can actually push this into the block. Actually, it needs to be... Yeah, we need to push the block into it. So that's kind of what's going to happen here. So what we need to do is place the dirt block on top of it. I'm going to go ahead and place a couple dirt blocks just so we can get the piston in place. By the way, the piston recipe is so nice. Look at this. Yeah, that's easy. That's such a nice recipe. And all we got to do is activate this lever, and that's going to... Bam. Look at that. The hopper minecart is still there and will collect items, but it's now a block. So underneath here, we should be able to hook... Oh yeah, that's right. We actually, before all this, we need to get the block set first. Before we, let's try this again. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this again. I'm going to place a regular hopper under here, and then on top of that, place dirt. That way we can get an extension coming out here. And all we're going to need to do now is place the rails on this. There we go. And then place that on there. Then break the rails. We're getting there. All right. This is going to happen. Place that. This on top. Lever. Voila. Done. All right. Now it's fixed. And any item that we place on top here, you can see gets sucked in here and then immediately goes into our hopper. Very nice. Now, normally you'd have to run a hopper train going on here, but there's these new pipes I wanted to try out coming from Refined Pipes. And apparently we might be able to hook that on here. Does this hook to this? It says it's an extract pipe, but then again, a hopper is an extracting pipe automatically. So I'm assuming that's probably just going to automatically extract. Should have thought about that. Now the only thing we're going to be able to extract is going to be wool. So what I should do is just craft up this right here. I mean, this is probably the simplest crate you can make. Just like this, and it'll make a spruce drawer. And then we can just place a drawer and have that connected up into the front. And since it's a solid block, it's going to look a lot nicer. So I'll just have that placed right in front of it. And then we'll extend our pipe going up and into this. Now, let's test it. If I throw anything in there, does it get transferred? I don't know. It doesn't seem like the hopper is doing it. The hopper's not automatically pushing it in, unfortunately. Is this where this comes into play? Yes, I think so. Let's try that again. Ah, I seen it move. And there we go. So, actually, that's kind of cool, and you can actually see the items moving in it. I love pipes that you can see items moving in. The last part of this is to get the sheep in here. Now, that's probably not going to be that difficult. Maybe. Depends on how well they want to come out of here. Oh, not my chicken. I didn't... You know what? Alright. So, yeah. Maybe it's going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Alright, you got to come back. You're not allowed to leave. Okay? You're not allowed. You've got to stay. Chicken's in here all like, nah, bruh. I'm out. I am out of here. All right, so maybe getting the sheep out is gonna be a little bit harder than I thought. Can't you make a sheep like? Okay, it's already broken the lead. Oh man, am I gonna have to kill some of these guys? Oh, I hope not. So I might have killed at least one, but it was only one. It's not that big of a deal, right? It's not. I mean, I don't want to be the one doing it, but somebody had to do it. Don't mind the don't mind the pork or the beef I had in there. All right, so there we go, and the lead should also end up in here. Look at it travel up. Look at that. Oh, it already happened. It already did its thing. So the reason I have this set up is because I wanted to provide a little bit of something right here. Just for some decoration purposes. I do want this to be lit. And the reason I'm using glass, you cannot substitute this, right? The glass is so that way there are grass blocks around this. And the reason there needs to be grass blocks around here is because this grass block in the center will grow faster given more blocks around it. And look at that. We already have a piece of wool in here. How nice is that? That is fantastic. All right. I do want to get the thing that I was doing here. I want to get it done. Just need to grab this and this. And we can continue to make this area, we can continue to make it look really nice. Now, you can put trapdoors on top since they're considered a transparent block. And that's probably what I'll do here. Just to kind of give it a little bit, just make it look a little bit nicer. But for this part, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply that. And then right here, place this. And then I went ahead and made myself a lantern. By the way, if any mod developers are out there watching this and they want a cool thing that they can do, please add the ability to dye these every color. I know, it doesn't sound that difficult. Just I want to be able to dye these with a piece of just any color dye and have every variant of color. I think that would look amazing. Doesn't have to change the light color, just needs to change the texture. It's really simple. So I do have a Patreon, and I really feel like I neglect those that do support me over on Patreon. At the end of my videos, I do have an end screen that does show everyone's name, but I feel like I should be able to incorporate them more into my worlds. Like, I want to be able to have you guys be in the worlds, whether that's on a sign or something, where I can just acknowledge you guys and say thank you. And this is probably going to be the best way. When I build little contraptions like this, or like this, I want to be able to put your guys' names on them, and sort of as a way of saying thank you for supporting me. I'll be starting with some of the top donators. I really do appreciate you guys, the top Patreons. You guys are what keep these videos coming. I can guarantee you that. I do a lot for those that on Twitch, right? While I'm live streaming on Twitch, I have the ability to have interactive things go on while you guys are actively watching, and those worlds are separate. And I do a lot of that, but I should be doing it as well in these videos as well. So I really want to start doing that, and it's just my way of saying thank you guys. And today, let's just say thanks. Let's actually drop this a line. Thanks. And I want to say thanks today to Drew, who has been supporting for quite a while. Let's just put it that way. And is one of the top tier Patrons. And I want to say thank you so much for going above and beyond. And there's honestly, like, the rewards for going above and beyond, they're nothing. So doing that, I mean, it just blows my mind. And I just want to say thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys more than you know. And like I said, each video I'm going to try and do one of these and try to incorporate it in some way or another. It's my way of saying thank you guys over at Patreon. By the way, links all down in the description below if you're interested yourself, but you guys don't have to. It's perfectly fine just to watch, and as long as you're watching, I'm happy. So thank you guys. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, of course, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And also, if you had clicked that subscribe button if you haven't already, that would be awesome as well. Guys, I really do appreciate you guys. I will see you guys in the next episode, which I know you guys are all going to be waiting for. And, as always, thanks for watching.